Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. In case you like the video, please remember to hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of the future videos. In today's video we will check out the 4 options that we have in UiPath to filter data tables. To speed up things, I already put the read CSV activity, and in order to see exactly how much time it takes each one, we will use some timestamps. Okay, so let's start. First of all, okay, let's put a sequence, name it activity, since this will be the first of the action to use the activity we have in UiPath. Okay, assign, we have a start time, we give it now. Okay, we will also have another assign for the stop time, which will also be timestamp. Okay, in between we'll have to put the filter data table. Okay, this will be the first option. It's not the fastest. The first 2 options we will see are a bit slower than the other 2. Okay, as input we'll have the data table, as output we have data table filtered. Okay, and we have to configure the filters. We keep I will explain. We will use variables for column name, okay, and also for the value, filter value. We will use both options, so you may see how to work with variables and also direct putting directly the column name. Okay. In this case, in my case, both are string, but you can also filter value can be of the type you want. I put a string, so it may be later changed, so we can use, in this case, the value in the data table will be double, so we have to convert it to double. If we don't do that, it won't work, the filter. Okay, we have to make sure we use the correct type. And for the second option, we will, as I said, we will use also something that let's see, it will be helpful for you. Like in this case, we'll directly the column name. I believe it's name also in my case, if I'm not mistaken, and it's a string, so as operation it starts with, let's set here a D. It is case sensitive, so be careful what you put here. Output, we remove none of the columns. Okay, we need to see what happens, so let's output, and we have activity, method, time, and what we have here, it's stop time, from which we subtract the start time. And for sure we make it a string. And just to make sure we have the right results, let's also add some additional information. Okay, so what we can add here is the number of rows for the filter data table, row count to string. Okay, number of results for each one. Okay, so this will be similar for all the other activities. The second option will be using select. Okay, so let's name it select. Also start time, no change here, this has to go. We will use a sign in this case. We have the DT filtered, and we have the following. We have the data table select. Okay, and now we have to have the condition. We, as before, we'll have to condition in one of them we will use the variable, and the other one will input directly the name of the column. Okay, so you may see each of the options, and we will also work on all methods with both filtering methods, because I saw not many present the both options. Okay, so we have square brackets, now the variable, the column name. Now we close the brackets, condition greater than or equal to the value. The value in this case has to be between single quotes, so we will have single quote here. We close the string. Okay, we add the value, filter value. Now we'll have to close the quote. Okay, so single quote, and now it's time for the second condition, and name would be the name for the second column. Okay, since this is string, we will use like. You may also see that in this case we can use wildcards, and we will use on, and also single quote to close it. Okay, only thing that remains now is to copy to data table. Okay, that would be all. So we will use two conditions, because not everyone knows how to add the second condition. So you will see in the video how to do it. So we have this one. Let's change here also. Select method time. No change further. Okay. Now for the third option, we will use AsEnumerable method. So start time remains. Okay, let's copy it first, just to make sure we do not forget later. Okay, and now let's change the statement here. Here it's the following. We have the data table that AsEnumerable. Okay, and now we have the condition where function function, let's have error in this case. So now we also need to be sure we have the correct let's say type of data. Okay, if we do not put it, we'll have an error. I won't put it at the beginning, but we'll add it later, so you may see the error and everything. Filter column name. So we are here just to see better. Same operation and filter value. Okay, the error. Okay, because the first part returns an object, so and the second part, it's a string right now. Okay, remember that the variable here is string type. As I said, we can make it what type we want, but just to see, I put it string. Okay, convert both to double. So the first one, and the second one. And now let's put the second condition. And now as second condition we have the same column name here as we had before. We have name. Okay, as I said, it's not object, so we have to make it string. Now we have like, and we'll use also D and wildcard. Okay, also copy, copy to data table. Oh, okay, it's okay. So the last method now. This method, it's LINQ. For those of you who know C#, VBNet and so on, you will be familiar with it. So okay, from, in this case, let's put F in DataTable select, and now what to select? And again to condition, we'll make the same issue as we did before. We convert data to double. Okay, as before, F filter column name, okay, greater or equal to double filter value, and the second condition, if name, this will be the column we had, same as before, convert it to string since it's an object, like the wildcard, I believe this should have been here and not here. Okay, now select if we select, and now we need a bracket to close everything in. In this case we can also have, as we say, multiple lines. Copy the data table, just as before. It's very similar to the other one. At least the condition and so on. That would be LINQ method. So you could see in each one how you can add a second condition, how you could to use it with variables, and how to use it directly with the column name. Okay, now we have all four methods. Okay, what happened here? For the first one we have 0 results. And this is happening for one reason. The activity is not detecting the right type for the column. Okay, when we read the CSV file, it makes the data table, and the column type is not set to integer or double. Most probably it's a string. If it will be integer or double, the conditions will be fine. To make sure we have the correct column type, we have an option. We build another data table with the same structure, okay, but with the correct type. This time will be integer. Okay, let's leave it integer, it's okay. Okay, it needs the data table to declare it. Okay, and now we have to copy all the values from one to another. Okay, okay, I have it here. For each in current data table, first one, add row to the second one. So we have current row point dot item array. No, it's DT1 in this case. So now we copy everything from DT to DT1, and also use DT1 now. Let's see if we now fix the error. Okay, so now we have the right answer for each one. As we can see, we have quite a difference between the second one. The first one is fast, but it's not always fast. Okay, keep in mind it's not always fast. It depends a lot on the data table. Also, all the resource depends a lot on the data table, number of columns, how much data we have in each one, and so on. But as general, we'll see the last two will be faster. We can see AsEnumerable, it's quite a lot faster than the other one. This will increase with the number of rows we have in the data table. So that would be all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notifications. Have a great day. See you in the next one. Bye.